Hello, my name is Madam Happy from Edukea Institution. Today we are going to learn about English and the topic called personal event and experience. In this topic you will set a poem, study a picture, then you read a story on the day I will never forget. The story on the day I will never forget. After there, you should be to answer the questions, then you practice using some vocabulary, items related to the story and using simple tense. Then you will read the story and finally write a story related on your experience. After studying an introduction of this topic, also you're going to learn activity 2 called speaking practice. In this speaking practice, we will set the poem below and to answer the questions that follow. 2 little chiefs walking down the street, grabbing things and pushing people. Someone called the police, To look them up, we need to walk on the streets with bridge without fear. After reciting the poem should be to answer the following question. Question number 1, who is walking down the street? In this question should be to write a person or any people who is walking down the street. Another question is why should it come? How should someone call the police? In this question should be to write the reason on how someone call the police or why people call the police. Another question or last question is what is poem about? In this question should be to write the poem is about what? After reciting the poem, also you look the following picture and answer the question that follow. In this question you see people where the chest is open, you also see the door, window, houses and the others. Also should be to answer the questions that follow. Question number 1 is what do you see in the picture? In this question should be to write those do you see in the picture. Another question is where do you think the boy is going? In this question you should be to write what do you think the boy is going. Also last question is what do you think might have happened to him? In this question you should be to write how do you think happened to him. After studying the question, also you're going to study activity 2 or activity 3 about reading practice. In this activity we study about, we read the story below and answer the following question and answer the questions that follow. The story is about a day I will never forget, which were introduced in introduction. My name is Asa. I'm in standard 6 at Songo Primary School. Last month, Lilende, Kimboka, and I were walking home from schools. On the way, we laugh and joked about many things. At a certain point, I decided to leave them and took a shortcut. It was a narrow path with a few thinking sharps. I walked carefully to avoid being pricked by thorns. After the sharps, there was a narrow alley. I walked briskly on them. I saw 2 sharp-looking boys coming toward me. I was not worried because I often passed through that area without any fear. When they come up to me, they looked at me angry. They were wanted to learn, but one of them grabbed me from behind. He choked me while his friend removed my shoes, socks, and shirt. I fought very hard to free myself from them, but they were stronger than I was. They yanked my school bag from my back. I tried to call for help, but no voice came out because one rubber covered my mouth with a hand. They slapped me and kicked me so hard that I fell down in great pain. They left me and ran away. I lay there for some time. The accident took less than 2 minutes, but it seemed like a year. With difficulty, I picked myself up slowly. I felt a sharp pain in my lips. Tears were falling down my cheeks like 2 rivers. The boy had taken anything I had except my shorties. I felt so sad. Walked home. On the way, I met a few people along the road. They asked me what happened. I could not utter a word, so they left me alone. I went straight home and found my mother washing dishes. When she saw me, she cried out, "What happened?" When I told her about it, she could not control her tears, but she checked to find out whether I was badly hurt. Then she heated water for me to have a bath. After that, she messed my lips with the hot towel. I felt better after that, but I will never forget that day. Whenever I remember it, become fitness. Here is final. Also, you should be to answer the questions that follow. First question is, who is telling the story? In this question should be to write a person who is telling the story. Second question is, where did he meet them? In this question should be to write the place where did he meet them. Third question is, where were the pupils going? In this question should be to answer, should be to write the place where the pupils is going. Another question too is, what did they do to Asa? In this question should be to write what people do to the Asha, to Asha. Another question is, what did they do on the way? In this question should be to say what poor people do on the way. Another question is, why was he in pain? In this question should be to write the reason on how Asa has not happy and he was in pain. Another question is, why was Asa walking briskly? In this question should be to write the reason on why Asa walking briskly. Another question is, what is the story about? In this question should be to write the story is about what. Here is the final of this topic. Thank you for watching me and welcome to another period.